know.
I decided to wear different glasses today.
Yeah.
But of course, I'm going to do this so you'll know.
Yeah, she's wearing her new glasses. What company are the glasses from?
These are from Lacoste.
Yeah. So with the, this
Lacoste. Remember, like Izod?
Yeah. Okay. This is Oldecam.
And this is Notaspringchick.
And today we're going to talk about what is actually is. We've been talking about the death of the internet the past few days, which species are sort of dribbling out. But actually, today is basically the death of viral video.
Why do you say it's the death of viral video?
Well, we've already lost Crackle to put videos up.
Which is owned by Sony.
We're VO is basically not getting any more funding for videos.
Just as Eisner.
And MSN is basically shutting its video service off for uploading to the 29th of July.
Yeah, and Google Video stopped theirs a while ago when they bought out YouTube.
And most of the other viral services that were trying to be like YouTube are already off the air. Are only allowing you to put small footprints on their sites because they can't afford the bandwidth. It's all because that nobody can figure out how to make money. I mean, they won't listen to us, but
well, they've been making some money somewhere.
Okay, I think they said
they've been doing some advertisements, pre-roll.
But they said I think VIA only made $6 million last year, and they think that YouTube lost $250 million last year, and that the financial problems were, I mean, like
Vimeo,
other companies that we know that we talked to have basically over the years have basically changed from what they were doing to try to become more like Hulu, which is where actually, folks, YouTube is wanting to go towards Hulu more than viral video.
Why?
Because they can monetize Hulu type material rather than their viral stuff.
Well, because Hulu's it's easier to monetize because, for example, if you're going to bring out an old TV show, you already know what the show is.
Yeah.
Versus the viral video, which is you don't know what you're going to get.
Yeah, they said advertisers do not like homemade videos because basically they can't control the content. They know the content of things like on Hulu and Crackle. And Crackle isn't working either. I mean, we were on Crackle for years, and then they simply went off the self-loaded stuff to go for professional things, that they already own in their library. And Crackle is off the map now. No one pays any attention to it. And they said that Hulu is not being paid any attention to either.
Was Sony bringing out a new one other than Crackle?
No.
I know they had talked about it at NAB.
No, but they decided to pull back because it's not making any money. That's the problem. So we're being confined in. We've got right now, we got like 6 or 7 small sites that have low bandwidth that you can work off of, which basically doesn't work. And then they have YouTube, which is basically trying to change the way it does business. I mean, whether people realize it or not, a few months ago, YouTube did change its terms of service policy. So I mean, like we've
talked. Most people don't do that one.
They basically don't because they don't go back and look at the new terms of service. But what was allowed before and what is there in the past is not really allowed now, because they said that it has become more conservative because they're trying to figure out how to monetize the viral and keep it on, and they can't. So things like because anybody knows we've been talking about Notaspringchick, as bikinis are, can't turn around in some of her swimsuits because of a backside problem. We have old videos on that were there from several years ago where some of the swimsuits that are very popular, she likes basically where she was wearing them all the time, never paid any attention. But it's not the prudes, it's just the fact that they can't get conservative advertisers to advertise on something they have no control over. That's all I'm saying. We're going to, soon, the great viral video experiment is going to be over.
What do you think it'll change to?
Back to the day it was. I mean, they officially, 2 weeks ago, the media moguls declared the internet was officially dead. They said that some of the people are talking about, well, we can make money off the internet, but we're going to do it like in the Hulu style. Well, I got the notice about a week ago that streaming video is not going over like a lead balloon. Because why would I want to watch it on my cell phone, which I don't have, or on my computer screen, when I have this 54-inch plasma TV or LED on the wall, which I can just watch the program on, cable.
Remember, we talked about one of the biggest challenges on that. Because remember, they've been talking about incorporating YouTube into television, which is great because here's the two sides of it. One is you can upload HD video to YouTube.
Yeah.
However, it's the lower grade HD.
That's right.
And it takes forever
can't.
to upload.
We can upload 1 minute, and it takes as much as an hour to upload 1 minute at 720.
Yeah, it's just.
And
crazy.
we go, you know, it's 1080. We go 1900 on our cameras.
Yeah. One of the things that they talk about when you cover news on the internet, or just news in general, you know, of course you'd like the higher quality, but part of it is you got to get it out there.
Yeah.
And getting it out there is actually much more important than the actual quality of
That's
it.
right, because we do green screen stuff when we can't get out because of the weather. It takes 2 to 3 hours to do a 10-minute green screen, folks. So it's why people tend to appreciate them more than the other things. But still, it's 2 to 3 hours. You can't afford to do that. So
Well, especially if you're putting up 45 minutes a day.
yeah, it's got to be done. And so, but our 45 minutes. I mean, like I said, we're looking for other places that exist, but there aren't many that exist. We're looking for basically maybe paying a premium service that has no people following it to get our stuff up, because we do have like 17 branded words that go with this. But we're still, you know, our service, for instance, we have 2 servers. One has the mirror site, which is actually the Old Fart Network, and they only allow us so much bandwidth a month to use, and we go over that bandwidth on a daily basis on news video web. So, and it's not even with videos, so we can't do it there. They charge you for every gigabyte you go over. You know, not a lot, but it does amount.
Oh, it adds up, because part of it is if you go over it on a one-day basis, multiply that times 30 days.
That's
I mean,
right.
It could be very, very expensive.
And you know, if you have one huge run on a video, which we have had, I mean, we tell people this. One New Year's Day, we almost lost all the bandwidth we had on available, but didn't know it.
Well, actually, there's 2 reasons. Because one, when we talk about hosting it somewhere else, there's 2 reasons why you do it. One is the other company pays for the bandwidth, you don't.
That's right.
The other reason is it gives you more exposure. For example, remember Justin's company? They were hosting all of their own videos, which sounds great because you host all your own videos. And well, wouldn't you like, because Kathy with Eligible TV, I was talking to her about this. It's like, you know, my webmaster said that if I host my own videos, then I get all that traffic to my own website.
That's right.
And I said, well, that's great. I said, you also get to pay for all that bandwidth.
That's right.
She didn't quite realize that part comes with it.
That's right. That's why it's not. We've in the last 4 years, we've known people that have basically sunk tons of money into hosting your own stuff, and then to find out the more popular they got, the more broke they got, because they couldn't find advertisers. I mean,
or it wouldn't give them a large breadth of audience.
Big enough audience. And we can tell people we do have, our mirror site does have a dedicated server. We do have a dedicated server, which means that basically we don't have, if we go to that one, we're on 24 hours a day no matter what. But it also has limited bandwidth, and then we pay for each gigabyte. Whereas we're on now, the system that Monty Bubbles and News Video Web on has unlimited bandwidth, but we can not upload more than a 10 megabyte video.
I know, which actually isn't very large. To those of you that think it's large, it really isn't.
No, because our videos, okay, we're talking, our videos start out about 1 to 2 gigabytes.
So we're talking about a video that was huge. We made it smaller, and then it got smaller, and then it's down to a minute.
It's down to, yeah, but, okay, we're talking, a 1 minute video is still like, it's like 5-6 million bytes, but we have condensed it down. Okay, that 1 minute thing that we did started out probably about 400 million bytes, but the quality degenerates as you get down to a thing, you know, it's a little Windows media player is what you end up with. Quality's not there. So that's why we use YouTube, VO, Crack, we use everything else. But with viral video dying, I mean, they think they're going out of their way to ensure the death of the internet. Whoever comes forth that basically wants to fund a video site, you know, we'll be one of the first ones to sign up for it.
So if you know some new ones that are developing, actually, if you want to be in business to develop one.
Yeah, because there is money. We can tell you how it can be done. I mean, I'll tell you first of all, YouTube and all the sites have a problem with copyright for one simple reason. They don't make the person violating the copyright pay for what they did. If you make the person that violated the copyright rules pay the litigation, you're not going to have people continually violate the copyright rules.
Well, that sounds really easy.
That's the easy part.